Well, Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, dig it. Yeah, he's like a legend to me and a great hero to the world for giving people so much entertainment. Hi. This is, well, what do you want to call me? You got Jason Avocados 420. You got Revelation News, which was my first name that I was known on the internet as Revelation News. So who do you got today? Well, you got Jason Egroff today. That's who you got. So lots of crazy stuff I'm sure has been going on out there in terms of, you know, whoa, what the hell is going on with Rev? What happened? What happened? What happened? I could tell you the whole story, and it makes me extremely depressed to think about it at this point, because I have to now go on in my life in a totally new life, a new way, a new, everything is new now, because Shanny and I, unfortunately, this was the straw that snapped the camel's back in half, and the camel's fucking on the side of the road bleeding out. It's over. And am I going to tell you where the fuck I am? No. Am I in Pennsylvania? Absolutely fucking not. And I pray to Jesus Christ that I never have to go back there. I don't care if my uncle's there. I don't give a shit. I never want to be in Pennsylvania again in my life, because the amount of bullshit that I went through during the time that I was even in the relationship, and I'm not going into that because I love my wife. I'll call her my wife for the rest of my life. She's my dove, Shanny. I cried so much at this point, folks, that I was in jail. I was in jail for a total of 14 days. And 13 days, which is, of course, God. God comes in and says, here's your stamp, that if you ever do end up with another unlucky woman to end up with your fucking crazy ass look, I look like somebody that's just, I haven't had a shower yet or nothing. They put me up with housing in the place that I'm at, but I got out of PA, as I could not do it. I got in my car, I started driving, and I ended up in a place that I'm at right now, and I'm not sure where it is, but I literally got out, and my car, I just started driving. I immediately as I got out. It's not that long that I've been out, but I started just driving. And to be honest, I think I'm probably still am in Pennsylvania, but it's nowhere near where I was. Absolutely nowhere near I was. But I want you to know, I've heard some of the stuff that's been mulling around, on the internet, because these things happen. I come out and I go to YouTube and I see these things. I should probably stop going to YouTube altogether at this point, because it's only going to be a negative thing to remind me of her. What really fucking destroys this is that, what really destroys everything, actually, for me, is that I'm the cause of it. I did it. It was me. Now, I'm pretty sure she told you the story. So what she said was probably true, because Shanny does not lie. That night we were just hanging out, having a good time, but then I put on the movie The Devil's Advocate like an asshole. I don't know why I picked that movie. Probably Keanu, because I had just played Cyberpunk, and I was like, oh shit, I want to watch a Keanu movie. Macho Man. So I got this stupid phone too. I took this. Though that's the last time I saw her, man. I took this thing, and that's it. So I'm literally, guys, I'm literally, I put on that movie, right? I put on The Devil's Advocate, and I totally fucking forgot that holy shit, this is going to trigger the fuck out of her, because it has right in the beginning this little girl, like they're in court, and this little girl that could be a little Shanny is there, you know, crying about a rape, and it's Keanu Reeves, of course, defending her, or defending the rapist, and it's horrible, disgusting shit, right? I, in my stupidity, did not think of that'd be triggering, right? And it flew off from there, you know what I mean? And the fight came, and stuff was said, and stuff like that. But I went into long story short, I went into Zachary's room, and I did hit him. I mean, it happened, you know? So, I don't know. I've been driving for like 5, 6, 7 hours. I just went to the house, and I don't even know what time it is. I went to the house, and I just got my car, and I left. Because I'm not allowed, you know, whatever. I grabbed a couple things, and I got the clothes on my back, basically, and I'm on the grace of God. They let me out because there were no charges, you know. It was just dismissed with no charges. But I hit Zachary, and it was because I was not medicated correctly yet. In the jail, which there's tons of stories, well, not tons of stories, but there's a few things I'd mention about that I'm not going to go into here, because it's just, I think about the past, and I think about what I had. I had this wonderful family. I had this wonderful family that I was caretaking, you know, and that's really what it was. I was going to the store and getting stuff and trying to make this work, you know, and I just feel so horrible that this had to happen in the way it did. And it's over. Like, there's no other words that I can say. It's just over forever, because me, the asshole that gets mad and then goes into Zachary's room and hits him, I'm a sack of shit. And now see that I'm medicated, because that's the good thing that came out of all this. The really amazing positive thing that came out of this is that I am now fully medicated, and I can see straight. I can see the world straight. I'm not manic. I'm not like going nuts about one thing or another thing or whatever. I'm focused, and I know where I know where I am. I know where I'm going. But this literally, I just did this. I went to because I'm not allowed around there. I got my car, and I got in the thing. I got on a highway and started driving. And I don't know how many, like hours, 5 hours, something like that. So I'm probably still in Pennsylvania. But the point is that I want out of here. I'm going to keep driving. And this is the last you're going to hear from me for I don't know how long. I got to find out my life, you know. I got to get, like, housing assistance and shit, because I'm totally fucking broke. You know, but what I have my butt in right now, I own, which is really good. So, I wish Shanny the best. And her 2 kids are amazing. They're amazing kids. And all I could say is that I wish them the best in the future. But revelation news here. Feeling like I lost my world.